Oh, look! Only 5 days left to zackdome. Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Are you feeling charitable? Then smash the subscribe button and the like button, and please do follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. And welcome to Monday's edition of the DCEU Daily. Yes, zackdome is what Snyder acolytes are nicknaming DC fandom, and of course that's very, very exciting because we are going to finally get a proper look at Zack Snyder's Justice League at this massive event on the 22nd of August, just 5 days away. I can't believe it. So what can we expect from the trailer? How long will the trailer be? But the Zack Snyder's Justice League panel, what can we expect from that? I mean, I did discuss it a little bit on yesterday's video, but I do feel that we need to look into this and really discuss it and kind of make some predictions here. So, what will be on Zack Snyder's Justice League panel on DC Fandom on the 22nd of August? I think you can expect a 5-minute trailer. I really think he's going to go to town. It also says, and special guests or surprise guests, Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, Jason Momoa, everyone, basically everyone on the Justice League team, the actors will be there. I don't think it's that controversial for Ben Affleck to be involved in that. It doesn't mean he's going to make any type of announcement about his DCEU future, even though he kind of, unfortunately, tragically, already has months ago saying he's not Batman anymore, that he's moved on, that he wasn't inspired by it anymore. I don't know if that was then and this is now and this is different. Could he announce something for HBO Max in terms of Batman? Look, we can only hope and dream. Nothing would make me more happier. So, and as far as the others are concerned, Ezra Miller will be there with Andres Muschietti as well for his own Flashpoint panel, because that's the Flash movie's a working title, which is Flashpoint, and they're going to have a lot to say. I do expect Michael Keaton to surprise us and turn up at DC Fandom, by the way, with Ezra Miller and Andres Muschietti. So that's another DC Fandom prediction, not connected to the Zack Snyder panel, but going back to the Zack Snyder panel, of course, Gal will be there. Now, interestingly enough, I do expect Gal. Gal will be on the Wonder Woman 84 panel as well with Patty. But what's been very, very interesting, she really hasn't tweeted any support for Zack Snyder's Justice League, which is really, really strange and odd, and I think a few of us have picked up on it. Some of us who don't like to rock the boat and question these things haven't said anything. I mean, I haven't questioned it on social media a great deal, to be fair, but it's there. So if she wasn't at the panel, if she wasn't on Zack Snyder's Justice League panel, it would be very, very odd. But I do expect her, I expect all the Justice League members to be on the Zack Snyder's Justice League DC Fandom panel. Obviously, they're contracted to anyway, but I do expect them to be there and support Zack. And so I expect Deb Snyder will be there as well. I'd absolutely love her to be there. There may be some other people there. There may be Junkie XL on the panel as well. I don't expect any fans to be on the panel. I think we've had that. I don't think, a convention as big as this. I know they will have some fans on other panels, but I think this is not really the panel for fans. But then again, this is Zack Snyder and he does love the fans. And I'm not saying I'm opposed to it. I'm just saying that I just want them to talk about this film. I want Zack to finally tell us the release date. As I say, I want to see this trailer. I think we are going to see a lot. So, look, 5 days to go. It's as I've already said, it's one of the biggest events in comic book history in terms of DC. And I don't think that Marvel have ever done anything this big. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is the biggest movie franchise of all time. Unfortunately, it sticks in my gullet, but it is. But not even they have ever done anything as ambitious as DC Fandom. And look, when I look at other companies, moaning about the pandemic And then when you look at what AT&T and Warner Media have done, come up with this big event, and an event that the pandemic can't stop. It's amazing as a business, because most businesses, and even the ones unrelated to the entertainment industry, are bitching and using the pandemic as an excuse when it's not even the pandemic's fault. They're just using it as an excuse to sack people and make people redundant. But Warner Media and AT&T have come up with something to promote their DC content. And it's massive. Their comic books, their TV shows, their movies. And we know there is actually an Untitled Movie panel as well. Could this be J.J. Abrams' Superman movie? Could it be David Ayer's cut of Suicide Squad? Listen, I'm a Superman man. As much as I want to see the Ayer cut, I also want to see a Superman movie finally announced. It's been far too long. And so I really want to see that. And I kind of feel that David Ayer's Suicide Squad may not get a complete panel to itself. It may be situated somewhere else. In fact, there is an Ask Harley Quinn panel. So here's my prediction on that. Maybe David Ayer will turn up on the Ask Harley Quinn panel. Maybe she will be asked, can we see the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad? And David Ayer shows up. So do look out for that as well. I do expect the Ayer cut to be announced. I don't think this was ever a hard task to get this film released. I said it before, I don't think Zack would have come in with the agreements he made with Warner Media unless David was taken care of. David was brought on by Zack, because what happened to Suicide Squad is exactly what happened to BVS, the theatrical cut. And then we got the extended cut, the Ultimate Edition, right? But unfortunately for David, they just shafted him and didn't give him his full vision of the film. I think they may have even gone back and forced him to reshoot some of the movie, or did someone else reshoot it for him, which would have been even worse. Well, they did it with Justice League. Maybe they could have done it secretly with Suicide Squad. There's so much going on this event, but I think the Zack Snyder's Justice League panel is one of the biggest panels that everybody's looking forward to. I think that this event next year is going to take HBO Max as the most successful streaming service of all time. I really do believe this. Now, people have already subscribed because of this, but I think as it gets closer to Zack Snyder's Justice League's release date on HBO Max, more and more people will subscribe, and it should be totally global by the time Zack Snyder's Justice League is released. So if you're like me and you're in Europe and you're a bit concerned, you shouldn't be concerned. This will be a total global event, and HBO Max will begin, I feel, by the end of this year, begin to go global. We can only hope, but, it's good business. We know what numbers they're making. It's a gradual progress. They need to go global to really compete with Disney+, Netflix, and Prime Video. So that's and Peacock. Peacock's doing really well as well. So these are the streaming services they are in competition with. The truth is, there's room for all of these streaming services. If you've got good content, people are going to subscribe to you, especially now in many countries around the world where everyone's stuck indoors. But yeah, there should be some very interesting conversations at the Zack Snyder panel. I don't expect Ray Fisher to start talking about his issues with Jeff Johns and anyone else and Joss Whedon or anyone else, because I do feel this is going to be about positivity. This is about promoting DC content and not about things like that. Things like Ray Fisher, Joss Whedon, Jeff Johns, these are things that, these people have to discuss on their own social media accounts, on their own time. I personally don't want to hear about Ray Fisher's beef on a panel for Zack Snyder's Justice League. I want to be excited. I want to think about the film. I want to see this trailer. I can't wait till the day we can actually binge Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's going to be an amazing moment, isn't it? But, I was thinking earlier, I wish I could watch Zack Snyder's Justice League today. I am so excited for this film, TV show, whatever they're going to do with it. It's been a long wait. It's been a long battle, but there's no need to battle anymore in terms of Zack Snyder's Justice League. It is happening. We are going to see, and we are going to see an extended trailer of Zack Snyder's Justice League on the 22nd of August at DC Fandom. And there's so much more than that happening. It's just an exciting event. There's lots of hints about the Schumacher cut of Batman Forever being announced at DC Fandom. But all eyes, apart from Zack Snyder's Justice League, on the Batman trailer, on the Suicide Squad trailer. I'm going to cover all these things on the date, or should I say, on the night or the early hours of the morning. Lucky old me, hey, I've got to try and keep awake. But what a great event to have to keep awake for. And all eyes are on that mystery movie panel. What movie are they announcing? Comments down below. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with even more DCEU Daily. See you again soon.